Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Okay, I think that's probably all I can sing without getting a copyright strike. I'm excited that you are back with me on my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk a bit about Christmas 2020 and the decor. And in today's video, we're gonna do something a little bit different. It's gonna be kind of vlog style because we are working on decorating this place for the holidays. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna bring you along the journey of figuring out how I'm gonna get this place ready for the holidays. And the kicker is I have another very, very big event exactly 1 week before the holiday, and I have to figure that out too. So hope you'll stay tuned. But what we are going to do is we're going to focus on this box right here. This is our holiday box, and as minimalist, that is all I really allow myself to have from a Christmas decor type situation. So generally that's just enough for like a tree. If we decide to do a tree, we usually do a small tree, less ornaments. See how all of that plays together? All right, so let's go and let's do this. Let's go do this, okay. Let's figure out how to decorate. Let's do it. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shareen. You can find me on Instagram at Green Shareen. I am excited that you are back here with me on my channel today. So that video that you just saw with me vlogging did not happen today, did not happen yesterday, probably happened last week, but you know what? Sometimes Christmas decorating doesn't happen all in a day. You have other things, other priorities going on, and just like any other design project, it just needs to be planned out a little bit. Consider your color scheme just as you would if you were designing a space. You would want to consider your design style just as you would if you were designing a space. So my past spaces were a lot more on the glam side. And so a lot of our decor mixed on the feeling of glam a little bit. So there are some sparkly pieces for sure that we bring out. And for you and your brand or your organization, you just want to focus on that. One way that you can come up with an idea for the color scheme that you want to do, by all means, don't necessarily stick to red and green. If you look into the meaning and the history, all of that, it's a lot. Like Christmas does not have to be red and green. It could be whatever you want it to be. But I think that the easiest way to come up with a color scheme is actually gift wrap. I know this might sound crazy, but if you start with the gift wrap that you're using and then you come up with your scheme from there, you can identify exactly what colors you want to use. We have two sets of ornaments. We have green ornaments, we have blue ornaments and white ornaments, which made a certain kind of tree one year. And then we have black and silver ornaments, which made a different kind of tree. And so we can flex between two different types of styles. And for us, I just decide what style we're doing based on wallpaper. Now, if I decide what we're doing based on gift wrap. Now, if you are the kind of person that loves the same gift wrap, or you want to get gift wrap that is gonna last you through the ages, do you know where you should find that gift wrap? Do you know where you can find gift wrap that'll last you forever? Costco. I have had this gift wrap. I can't even tell you how long I've had this gift wrap. It has been years. It is the gift that keeps on giving, for sure. This gift wrap is years old and it's no longer on the roll. It's now just wrapped up like this. I'm trying my hardest to use it all up. Use what you have is definitely one of the tips that I have for your Christmas decor. Starting with the wrapping paper and then deciding what color scheme you want to go off of from there is a great idea. When you're starting with wrapping paper, you can then identify what colors you want for your tree or for any of the other spaces that you're decorating. Here's the thing with wallpaper. When you're looking at wallpaper in the store, you want to assess the actual roll, and not just the size of the roll, but how many sheets of gift wrap you have on the actual roll. So you should have more gift wrap than roll. So that you get the idea, because the more paper you have and the less roll you have, the longer it's gonna last. So I like to do a mix of two different styles of gift wrap, and when I mix these two different styles of gift wrap, I will dress or decorate the tree, and I will also wrap all of the gifts with those two different styles of gift wrap. So this year it is kind of a glam Scandi kind of feel. Thank you. This year it's more of a glam Scandi feel. This particular one has this fun polka dots design. It's a craft paper. I love craft paper. You can actually purchase brown craft paper from Home Depot if you want, instead of buying gift wrap. And you can use that all over your space. If you want to hear about different ideas of how I would use craft paper in your space, comment down below and I'll do a whole video on that. But this particular one has little dots on it, and so you can easily decorate different gifts and wrap different gifts, and then you have a complementary style between the stripes and the dots. So that's something that I look for. I would look for pattern when I'm decorating for sure. And in this case, I was able to achieve that and still bring in some of the glam aspects. Don't necessarily decorate with only traditional things. Think outside of the box of untraditional. When I spoke to you about my spaces in the past and how they were more glam, they were definitely things like this. Like you have this top hat ornament, which is super cute. It has a bell on it, look at that. And decorating with things that don't necessarily have to go on the tree. Some people would think, oh, I don't want to put a tree on a tree, but this little decor here of this tree is really cute as an ornament to sit in front, or would be really cute as an ornament on a gift if you didn't want to put it on the tree. And then I mix it up with two different types of ribbon. I don't usually purchase new ribbon, or if I'm doing decorating and I've run out, then I would purchase maybe one roll, but I keep it very, very minimalist. So I have two types of ribbon this year. I have the twine that I'm using that's kind of like a jute style that's going with my more Scandi gifts. So these, for example, have this vibe going on them. You can easily tie just a few berries, a piece of mistletoe, or a piece of garland on here and make it even more crafty if you have that kind of time. Just the fact that I have all of these done and wrapped in time is a miracle for me based on everything else going on. And then the other ribbon that I have is just this, this red ribbon that I've also had for years that I can easily just curl and do the little fanciness to. I don't usually purchase bows. These stickers are stickers that I got for free in the mail from like a highlights catalog for my daughter or something like that. So I just maximize that. But if I didn't have that, then I would just get myself a Sharpie and just write the names on the gifts, and that's basically it. In commercial spaces, you'll see that they pick the different type of style that they want to go for and the vibe that they want to go for. And this year I saw a lot of minimalist. I saw a few things that were out there that I'd like to share with you. So by minimalist, I mean someone who's maybe designing a tree that doesn't have as many ornaments on it. Like this is very minimally decorated. There's very few ornaments on it. I saw some trees that just had lights and didn't have any decor. I saw some window displays that were out there that were literally just streams of garland. They weren't even actual trees, which would be a great idea for you to dress your windows. If you wanted to dress a window like that, why not? It's fun. It is the holidays. If you have garland at home already, use what you have and maximize that so that you can make the best of your situation. In New York, there are a lot of fire escapes and people tend to decorate the fire escape. I might be one of those people this year. I plan on going and throwing some lights out there and just plain white, clean aesthetic, but making it just fun. And some simple white lights, just a string of white lights around the outside of your window is another great idea for decorating. You can also put simple candles. Just a simple candle in the window is great if you don't have wreaths and garlands and things like that. But I showed you my bin, I showed you my Christmas box, and that is it. And that is all we are allowed. And so I take what we have and I just try to make that stretch to the best of my ability. And I think in commercial spaces, they have embraced minimalism because it's easy to make things stretch when you're just using few and far between. And it's actually a very sleek and clean looking aesthetic. How did we save? We saved a lot this year actually, because we got this tree in a pot. This is a potted tree, and so we didn't pay for an actual tree stand this year or even use our tree stand, which is really, really big. We have this one placed on top of our bar cart, which means we can move it around. I can put it in the window at night. I can put it over here. I can move it when I'm filming if I want to have more space. And I just really like the flexibility because I do a lot of filming in my space, so it's important for me to be able to manipulate that and move it around. And so I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to do that. And if you need that kind of flexibility, this is one way that you can maneuver that around your space. And if this isn't enough for you, of course you can always get a bigger tree, but I promise you from outside when someone's looking in my window, it just looks like the top of a tree. They have no idea that my tree is tiny, but minimalist, you know. Please like, comment, and share this video if you got some useful tips out of it. And take note of what you see out there in your commercial spaces as you're out walking around or trying to enjoy some of the lights. Spend some time with your family and enjoy. Remember, the important thing isn't to have a immaculately decorated tree. The important thing is to have some quality family time. And so this was decorated for the most part by my 3, almost 4-year-old daughter, and she loves it. I love having you on my channel. I am so thankful that we are almost at the number of subscribers that I was hoping to reach by the end of this year. I am pushing so hard to get to this number, so if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I would sincerely appreciate it if you would subscribe down below. Thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to be with me, and I appreciate that. I am thankful for you, and I will see you next week, next Thursday to be exact. Take care.